heated seat switch, so that they only have 2 heat settings on their seat. The rider has 5.
You're watching your Fast Life Motorcycle channel, and we're here at 1901 Brook Park Road, BMW dealership, BMW Honda dealership, Sills Motor Sales, and we're gonna look at some motorcycles, because that's what we do here on your Fast Life Motorcycle channel. I got lots of stuff in here. We're gonna talk to Dominic in here in a second and take a look at what various options he has here. And this is going to kind of be a little bit of a buyer's guide for you in terms of, you know, there's various different types of bikes here that are catering to different types of riders. So we want to kind of investigate what are the different options, because lots of different bikes here, and it's, you know, how do you decide which one you should get? Maybe you're even a newer rider. I mean, you look at a bike like this versus a bike like that one. You know, it's kind of difficult to make a decision on which one without the information. So that's what we're going to provide you with, is more details on, you know, which bike to choose. A lot of Hondas on the right hand side and a lot of BMW bikes on the left hand side. We're definitely going to spend a lot of time looking at these various BMW bikes. Hey Dominic, how you doing, man?
Hey, good. How's it going there?
Doing pretty good, man. The weather is awesome. We just came back from Indianapolis. Me and the Cleveland Fast Boys, 650E, and some other guys.
I got youngster.
A great time, but today, so I want to tell you what I like in terms of a motorcycle, and then maybe you can kind of give me a recommendation.
Sounds great.
So first of all, are these bikes kind of grouped in a certain, like touring bikes are here, or?
They really are not. We have these in mixed genres here. Pretty much almost all the BMWs are in the sport touring class of one degree or another. They have a full sport is the S1000 double R that Eve and the Fast Boys all are riding.
Yeah.
But by and large, though, the majority of them are sport touring bikes, though, to some degree or another. This K13S in particular would be in that type of a genre.
All right, so let me tell you what I'm looking for, what my needs are, and give me recommendations, because I see a lot of different bikes here. I'm not entirely familiar with, well, not entirely, I'm not really at all familiar with a lot of these bikes here, so I wouldn't know which one to choose. And I've been riding for a long time, but I just don't know the BMW line yet.
Okay.
So that's why we're here.
Right.
And you're one of the oldest
we're
dealerships.
the second oldest BMW dealership in the country. We've been selling their bikes since 1958, and we're the oldest Honda dealer in the state too, as well.
So I'm assuming in all those years you picked up a couple things about
Absolutely.
BMW. So you might know a little bit something
Absolutely.
about BMW. All right, so let's tap into that knowledge. So ultimately, I love super sports. You know, I like lightweight, I love nimble, I love technical riding, I like Mulholland Drive, you know, a lot of twisty turns, rapid acceleration, just nimble, you know, a lot of torque, a lot of acceleration, excitement. That's the kind of bike that I like. But I also like to do a lot of long distance trips. I did Beverly Hills to Vegas.
Okay.
I was a pretty serious run. So, you know, someone who's doing stuff like that, I think I did something like over 1,000 miles in about a week, less than a week, in Italy as well. So someone like me who ultimately my heart is with a super sport, but I love the touring as well. What bike should I be looking at here, you think?
Out of the lineup that's on the floor, I would be having you look at 2 models in particular.
Oh, we're in the right spot, huh?
We're in the
Nice.
right spot. And the one is a K1300S. And this bike has been out since about 2009. It's 175 horse with 103 foot-pounds of torque. It has a gear shift assist on it, so it allows you to upshift without utilizing the clutch.
Oh, nice.
This particular model has their HP forged alloy wheels on it, so they're stronger and lighter in weight than the stock wheels. It has tire pressure monitoring as well. That'll give you a PSI readout of both the front and the rear wheel. A center stand is available for it, as are removable luggage. They have side panniers for this box, and so you can take the things on and off with a single key.
So ultimately, Why do you think this is the bike for me? What is this bike gonna deliver for someone like me who loves the twisties but also loves the touring? What's the
It's
experience?
the acceleration on this and the torque. The torque is actually higher than their RR model. It's with 103 foot-pounds a torque, it'll actually outpull the S1000 RR. At many speeds, it'll actually, it's stronger.
I think I had a sound glitch. Can you say that again? Because I didn't hear what you
It'll
said.
actually outperform the RR in certain areas with the torque. Because if you're for just grunt, this bike actually has more torque than the RR does.
Wow.
And it has shaft drive, and so you don't have to be messing around with chains and sprockets then as a touring bike. So as you're covering the big miles on this bike, you don't have to be concerned about the chain. This particular model also comes with the Akrapovic a slip-on. It's titanium, so it's a weight savings more than anything. It does sound great, but in terms of raw horsepower and numbers, it's really at about the same as its stock counterpart, though.
Nice.
Heated hand grips are almost a standard with all of the BMWs as well, so you have 2 heat settings on the grips. This particular bike also has their electronic suspension, so you can, with the push of a button, you can adjust both the spring preload and the rebound dampening on the shocks. So if you have a passenger that hops on and off at the push of a button, then you can compensate for the preload and whatever type of rebound that you particularly like. This bike also has their Hossack design front suspension on it, so it's a single strut that actually does all of the suspension work. So basically you have a control arm with linkage, and it's a single strut. That's how they're able to adjust both the preload and the rebound dampening then. So you don't have any type of knobs to adjust.
Nice. All right, so this looks like a pretty good option. You definitely piqued my interest on this one, but I would like to look at some other options as well.
Absolutely.
So in part 2 of this video, what should we look at? What can people expect that we're going to look at in the next video?
The S1000 XR is the new bike from
That's this
from
one right
BMW.
here, right?
Absolutely.
All right, guys, so you're watching your Fast Life Motorcycle channel. This particular episode was brought to you by 650 Ebe. That's my buddy. He's got lots of awesome bikes. Definitely go check out his channel and subscribe. And definitely subscribe to this channel, not only for all the awesome videos here, motorcycle reviews. I got an R1M video coming up pretty soon, full review, but also for part 2 of this video. If you guys are looking for a new bike and you're looking at the BMWs, we're going to be covering different types of bikes for different types of riders. So you definitely want to stay tuned for that right here on your Fast Life Motorcycle channel. And that concludes part 1. Stay tuned for part 2 coming up pretty soon. Check every Friday at 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, 11 Pacific for a new episode. Thanks for watching.
Quick shifter, super fast, super smooth, don't feel it at all, amazing, convenient. I like the power shift myself, but it's nice to have the convenience of a quick shifter just like on the Daytona 675R, which is my favorite motorcycle. Sound, oh that exhaust sound, oh that exhaust sound, on the R1M, it sounds so amazing, sounds so amazing.
Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing to your Fast Life. There's over 900 more videos for you to check out right here and on my main channel, Carlisle's Picks. Also, check out the electric motorcycles. And don't forget, I have plenty of car videos too. Go ahead and click on that subscribe button and welcome aboard. So just in case you guys are not aware of what you just experienced or witnessed, this bike is totaled. This bike